Hey, so let's move on to this one. I found this video. It was hilarious. You gotta check it out right here. And we're gonna call it I have TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome. Check out this girl. Um, how, and this will probably go back to how much hatred do you have in your heart for somebody to chase after this dude just wearing a hat and physically fall on your face? We're going back to humanity again.
We're going to Karen's.
I mean, granted, y'all know my views. If you haven't figured out yet, I'm conservative. And with our conservative views, because I would consider you conservative, even though you don't claim to be. Um,
I'm purple.
you're purple, whatever. Um, we came up with the whole, how would you say, unapologetic, right?
That's how we came up with it.
That's how we came up with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's because we just wanted to talk about stuff and just be like, hey, sorry, sorry about you.
Not
I don't
sorry.
chase after people that wear a Biden Kamala. I look at them, hey, how you doing? I'm still respectful to people because I understand that people have their views.
Mm-hmm.
We don't, you do not agree on a lot of stuff. But then you flip the script, and we do agree on a lot of stuff. And that's where we sit right now is you have one side of the table that's willing to listen and willing to understand and willing to overlook. Oh my God. Do I make fun of people in my car? Yes, I do. When I see when I see all these bumper stickers and I see all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
do I talk about them? Oh yeah, I do.
Absolutely.
But to somebody's face, I am not gonna degrade what they believe in
Or try and fight.
or try to fight it. I have a lot of people that have tried to assault me, have damaged my vehicles because of bumper stickers or because of stickers, window decals, um, because of what or who I believe should have been the president.
Mm.
Do I agree with a lot of stuff he does? No, not really. Do I agree with some of the stuff he does? Yes, I do. Do I believe in, you know, not, we can't get into the religion part of it, you know,
It's
and
a
that's a
whole
whole different
nother.
ball game. If you
Yeah.
saw that one where
That's a whole
it
nother
was the
box.
first when he got inaugurated. Did you see that? Did you see that priest that or whatever she claimed to be when they went
Which,
to church? What?
wait. When,
Where
like,
she was like being
um,
very political about it, talking about, people are human beings no matter what they classify as, blah, 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 blah. And it was just like,
And as you told the nation yesterday, you have felt the providential hand of a loving God. In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families, some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meatpacking plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens, or have the proper documentation. But the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals. They pay taxes and are good neighbors.
I think it was staged.
Mhm.
I think she was put there for a reason by certain people. I really do. Because it was like blatantly trying to tell the now president what he should do.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, that
Mm.
video, how crazy was that?
That
Would
uh,
you chase after somebody like that?
I don't run for shit at all. You catch me running, you better fucking run. That's what I tell people. So no, I'm not chasing after anyone. Um, I'm the type that, like they say, don't bring politics up in the workplace. That's almost anywhere.
Lies! Lies!
Wait. We're not talking about us.
Lies!
I thought about it. That's me and you. That's different. But
I know when you
like
started, you were very scared to say anything.
I wasn't scared shit. First of all,
Bullshit.
I am quiet because I observe my
And you were like, oh,
surroundings.
this dude, we are fucking head on strong to each other.
Yeah, we're fucking
Actually,
cool.
we just started talking like nothing, realistically.
Let's give a
When,
shout out to Pete. I think it started with Pete. Pete would come with his dumb shit, and sorry,
oh,
Pete,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
love
yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
but
Definitely it was because of
we'll
Pete.
say Pete comes with his dad jokes, and when Pete leaves, we're like, oh my god, the fucking shit Pete just said, and then we just blah
Yeah, exactly.
everything
Yeah, yeah.
else. So that was shout out to Pete,
Thanks, Pete.
right?
No, I mean, we kind of clicked from the very beginning. I mean,
Mm.
especially, I don't know, did your mom tell you anything?
About you?
Yeah.
She just knew who you were.
Or just after you got hired?
No, as soon as they said who I was meeting in the morning, she was like, Garza. I was like, yeah, Garza. She's like, oh, I know, da, 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 and yeah, no, that was it. She didn't really say much. She was like, he's cool.
Yeah, because, oh, okay, so I knew your mom. I
Mm,
guess she just, well, me and mom, we knew each other and we talked a little bit what we could because she was super busy. I was super busy when I had my
mm-hmm.
other job in the post office. Um,
Yeah.
nah, I figured your mom would have said something, but it's pretty cool. I mean,
Mm-mm.
I know your mom has totally different views than what we do. Kind of.
I don't know. Maybe one day get her on the
Yeah,
show.
maybe get her on the show.
Right.
Have her come spit some stuff out at us. We'll be
Let's
like,
see what comes
yes,
out of her mouth.
yes, ma'am. I walk out of here, yes, ma'am.
Sorry, your tail between your
Right.
legs and stuff. Yeah.
Heck yeah. But then I'll make a video, another video, and be like, I showed her. I'm
Yeah.
just playing.
Talk
No.
shit. Who's the biatch now? You gonna say
Yeah,
anything
come
right now?
on. Come get on the
Mhm.
show. I already got the stand for the other camera,
Mm,
and we already figured out where we're gonna put everything
mm,
to have guests.
mm.
And by guest, I mean we are working class people. Me and Casey are working class people. There's no funding behind us. We do this out of wanting to do it, wanting to have fun, even though it's become a heartache.
It's another job,
It is. It is totally,
definitely.
and we have not done that much. Imagine
No,
if we were to do this all the time. It's crazy. Which we're gonna
it's
get to that
work.
point where we're gonna have more shows than just the little bit that we can. Unfortunately, like we said earlier, or in another episode, was Casey was sick. You can't help that. We are working class people. We have jobs, we work, we take care of a family. I have to take care of my wife. My wife had her accident,
Hmm.
and we were still. I That was another reason we couldn't make more videos than what we thought about.
Hmm.
Um, you know, we're just regular people, and I want to have regular people on the show.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
to have that working class knowledge, because if it wasn't for the working class, where would we be at? Yeah, there's millionaires and billionaires and stuff like that, but without us working people like my buddy Austin that just did this, I mean, he he saw one of my videos and he's like, "Hey, bro, I just started this company." He goes, "Man, I'd love to do any kind of signage that you need,
Oh, that's cool.
anything that you think
Oh,
about, hey, uh, look me up." I'm like, "Yeah, cool, bro. Hey, what about this?" And I think within 48 hours, he had this cut out and sent to me,
nice.
just to do it out of the gracious of his heart, because he believes in what we can do, especially
Nice.
working for working people, especially talking to working people. I appreciate everything he does. I appreciate what he's offered us. I have another buddy, my cousin Tony. You know him from work. The one that
Oh, you
lives down the
harass
street.
on the packages.
Yeah, yeah. No, no,
Or
no, no,
you write
no,
them
no.
out
That's my other
letters.
cousin.
Oh.
That's my other cousin. My cousin Tony from
Mm,
the armed forces.
mm.
He comes in every now and then.
Oh, okay, okay.
You've seen him. You've met him.
Mm,
Um, he's actually doing some stuff for us too.
mm.
And once he gets that stuff done, um, we'll get it out here and we'll show what he does and stuff like that. He's got some great ideas. He's actually looking into purchasing another machine just to help us with stuff that we need,
That's cool.
which is cool, And I came in. He hit me up and showing me what he could do with the little bit that he has, and I was like, man, that's awesome, bro.
Mm,
And he's working on some stuff for us. Um, I just can't give enough gratitude for the working class. If it wasn't for them, where would we be at? Because everybody's going to charge you an arm and a leg no matter where you go.
right, right.
And it's the working class that's going to help you out. And that's why I want to have this working class on my show. Your mom, um, our friends, and, our acquaintances, whatever you want to call them.
Mm.
There's a lot of people that have reached out, hey, man, once you get this going, I'd
I want to be
love to
on.
come and talk on your show.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
actually have somebody um, that their views are very different than mine,
Ooh, great debate. Yeah.
but very calm, very awesome person. You would never think his demeanor was totally different than mine,
Mm,
but we can actually sit down and talk
mm,
and not even have a problem. Like, he can talk about his stuff, I can talk about my stuff, and we go about our way. You know, we're
okay.
really good friends, but um, I just give it up to all of them. And that's why I wanted to say that your mom's more than welcome as soon as we get everything put on. Um, Anybody that watches the show and is willing to join and
They got something to say.
want something to say, yeah, definitely. No matter what it is, you want to support something on your side, I'm willing to hear it.
Right,
I'm willing to talk to you about it. As long as we can still walk away and know that we don't have this syndrome of hating what you stand for,
right.
is basically what it is.
Because it's all for shits and giggles.
Yeah,
There's no beef.
sure is. Yep.
Mm,
There is no beef about it.
mm.
What else was there? That lady falling was so
Face plant.
she
Man.
did. She almost scorpion there for a minute.
That's what they said though. Instant karma.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly
hey.
it is, and I might have to put that whole thing on there so it shows the instant karma. I mean,
Mm,
quit trying to harass people that don't need to be harassed is one of my biggest things.
or like, what happened to mind your own fucking business? Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
pretty much is what it is.
Or be kind. Be kind, rewind.
And you're going to old school.
Yeah, I am old school. That's what's wrong with me, and that's why society and me just don't get along. Traditions are they're becoming extinct.
You think?
Yeah, that's why we're having all these troubles.
Yeah,
Mm,
definitely.
because unity, I think unity and tradition go together, and
Uh,
semi,
Semi, yeah.
mm, right? And we don't have unity.
So we're
That's
pretty good on that one.
yeah, we're good
So
on that one.
let's check this out real quick. I wanted to bring this up since we're on the whole TDS thing.
Oh
This
man.
would probably go pretty good with the TDS because of what's going on in the world with the president, I guess you would say, and Doge and Musk and stuff. There was this video that came out, and here it is right here.
Have y'all ever looked at the Tesla logo? And you know, if you flip it over upside down, it's the KKK hoodie. Take a look.
Man,
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Um, what'd you think?
imaginations. Imaginations are a wonderful thing, I guess I can say about that.
How
People,
much imagination do you have to have for
uh,
this?
oh Lord, people find something in anything, and they need to entertain themselves some way or another, because that's just the same as like, oh fucking the little mind trick things, right? And you can look at one thing and you can see so many different things in that one thing. Like this looks like it should be in a fucking Pac-Man video game.
Right. And the
Like,
way they put the SS on there.
yeah,
Get out of here.
like, dude,
You
you're looking way too into this.
you are. And
Like,
I don't see it. Like if you look at this one, that's right there. Um, somebody created that. They just flipped it upside down, put some eyeballs on it, and put an SS on there.
mhm,
You go into the gray one, just a typical sign. The white one, just a typical sign. Here's the Tesla building somewhere showroom
all right,
with the
upside down.
sign.
That looks like
Yeah, and
a
then
razor blade or
yeah,
something.
and then you flip it
Nice.
upside down and you pull it up. I don't see it. And then there's this one.
The high Hitler.
Yeah, the high Hitler. How
Uh,
much time do you spend doing something like this?
yeah.
Look at this thing. Look how ridiculous it looks. Because of the whole fact of where he was beating his chest and throwing his arms up. Now he's Hitler. Newsflash, people, he's African.
Ah, yeah,
He
yeah,
is African. He's
yep.
not first generation American. He's not second generation. He is African.
Ooh, throw that curveball at you. I'm not African, people. Just FYI, I'm
I'm pretty
American.
sure from what I read, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but he
He
was an
was.
African nationalist. He's from Africa, from what I understand.
Hmm. The
And he
irony
got his citizenship, I believe.
and how people won't like that because the color of his skin, but yet he's African.
Oh, whew.
Woo!
People will look at me and be like, no.
No.
I'm like, I have been to South Africa.
Oh yeah, that had to be cool.
It wasn't. I thought
No,
it would be cool. I thought I was gonna go see people with fucking like spear tubes and
no.
wearing little things around their waist,
You're
and shooting darts at
you're
everything.
retarded,
And you're gonna see monkeys running around and lions and everything.
but it's a whole city.
No, it's like going to Austin.
Yes.
I was
Oh
like,
my.
really? I was super excited to come here.
Mm.
I was on a detail. when I was in the military, and I was like,
Thinking you're gonna go on a safari.
well,
No,
this sucks.
it's like little Dubai.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited to see like tribal people. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go see huts, and I'm gonna go see this. And no,
Yeah,
and then that's when I realized, um, Africans are white too.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, you do have your dark skinned Africans, and you have your white skinned Africans.
Mm-hmm.
Elon, part of the white skinned Africans. I mean, oh, oh my God. Imagine if he was a dark skinned African
Running shit like he is right now.
running shit like he is now.
We should do a picture with Elon Black.
I know in my eyes, color does not make a person. Do you believe he would still be as successful as he is if he had a different skin color?
Yes, because man, I don't. I'm not one of those type of people that look into your skin. Um, so if we take that out, I believe Elon is a very smart man, and I think he has a bit of street smarts. He has common sense, and he has book smarts. So yes, I think he would still be as successful. Yeah,
He might have hit a couple of curves,
and got the little bit of bump because he is white.
but his reaction to everything is so phenomenal to me. The way he has created everything he's done. And I think because who really knew who Elon Musk when he started Tesla, when he started to become a millionaire? I don't think
Mm,
anybody really knew who he was till he became a billionaire.
where did I? What was the first thing? Because he's been around. I think Tesla did put him is when I like the normal Joe Schmo. I think it was Tesla that
It was Tesla.
started. Was it?
Yeah,
Now I gotta Google.
but who knew
What
who
was
he
it
was? Like honestly, where
before
have you
Tesla?
seen him before
Somewhere.
Tesla? When he started his ventures, when he started his Tesla company,
He did not start Tesla,
well,
but yeah, I get what you're
where
saying.
he got Tesla at, um, who really knew who he was till he started putting himself in the limelight? Because I believe, from what I
Twitter was a
remember,
big one too,
that was way before.
because Tesla was before, and then okay,
Yeah,
okay,
he
keep going. Let's see.
he was hidden from a lot of years. I mean, maybe in my eyes because I'm just a regular Joe Schmo.
Right, man.
I think he would have hit some speed bumps, being a different skin color. But skin color has nothing to do with your mentality.
Right. And I think he would have hit different speed bumps, being a different skin color, but his drive, just like
Wouldn't
any
have
other
changed.
person of color, he has that drive too. So if he
Well,
weren't brown,
his mom's successful too. His
mm,
mom's like a book writer or something like that. I know she's written books or something.
mm,
She was just on some shows. That's the only reason I know who his mom is. Um, I get really not. I couldn't say. Can I say it's not arrogant? I get really amused when people talk to me about people of that stature, like Elon,
mm,
and I have to break their little heart and tell them, well, Elon's a minority. I'm like,
mm.
no, he's not. He's white.
I
No,
mean,
he's not. He's African.
or Canadian, if you want to go that way, because his mom's Canadian.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's still, he's not American.
He's no, he's not American.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm. Man, I feel like I knew about him before. Just don't know what it was.
I never knew about him until
And but like, hold on. Right now, what it's telling me is PayPal. Let's see. Musk co-founded software company Zip2. Following its sale in 1999, he co-founded X.com, an online payment company that later merged to form PayPal.
hmm.
But did anybody know him then? 2002? No, I
No.
did not. No, not at all. It wasn't like who's the dudes that started in the garage? Oh, it's Apple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's his
Apple.
face? What's his face? Yeah, like everybody knew about him, up and coming, and as he was going or whatever. But I feel like you're saying Musk just was like, bam, there he is. Now everybody knows you.
Honestly, I did not even know who he was. Like I had never seen a picture of him till he was bringing his company to Austin.
I laugh because being inside a building where he could be, I would have not, like in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
would have never. I could have walked past him and didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like he's just another white guy to me, you know. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. It's just I don't know. I maybe it's the more controversial you are, the more people know you. Maybe, and that's where it started because he did that. He did Twitter.
Change it
That
to X,
yeah.
which I still can't get my platform back.
What? I'm
I am so locked out of my X platform, and I have tried everything. They've even emailed me, and I've emailed them back, and
and nothing.
I'm gonna have to just start a whole new one for UC because I can't log into my old one. Which it wasn't very. It's not a big deal. I mean, I wasn't a huge Twitter fan. I only got on Twitter. Oh, God, I don't even remember why I got onto Twitter.
I've
I
never.
saw something and I was like, "Ooh, that's pretty cool. Let me go see what it's about." And then kind of like it just faded out. And I was on and off of Twitter for a while, and then Elon bought it, and I was like, "Ooh, I got to really get into Twitter now."
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was on that whole conspiracy conservative side, and um,
See, even his wiki it starts with Tesla and SpaceX.
sorry guys, the wifey. Hey, we should just. Hey, we should just.
What the
Hey,
hell?
you want to put this in? You want to put this in? Let's see. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's call her. I'll put her on speaker.
Oh
This
man.
has got to be a piece. Hey, so me and Casey are sitting here taping, right? And I get this text message. I'm like, "What are you saying?" I show Casey. Casey's like, "What?" Yeah, I we both don't understand. Who? I don't remember that.
I know Fluffy.
Look it
All
up. Look at
right,
that.
let's hold on.
This is gonna be funny. And you want me to say it? Oh, your chime for work. Your chime, the bell for work. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do it again. Yeah. Oh my god. We're looking at it right now. Hold on.
I hit a bell.
We got it now.
Boy, you made it look like I want you to say, I hear the bell. All right. All right. Love you. Bye.
Oh shit. I get it. I remember.
I'm gonna have to put that on there now. That's,
That was
oh my
funny.
gosh.
Oh man. She got her bell.
She got her bell.
Oh man, that was good. Wife randomness. Oh man.
Oh man, yeah. So
I don't even remember what we were talking about
we're
after
still on
that.
Elon.
Oh shit.
I
Fucking
didn't know who he
Elon.
was till he came to Austin.
Mm.
I had really never seen him, and then Twitter and all that happened, and oh, that's what we're talking about. My
Now he's
account on Twitter.
exploding in
Now he's
Austin.
exploding. Yeah. I definitely agree with what he's doing. Um, let bygones be bygones. Let's move on from it and just learn from what we have done because we're not. This presidency is not the first presidency to try to get rid of illegal immigrants, get rid of hostile people, get rid of the DOE. We are not, we, this is not the first presidency to try that. There are several videos.
This is not going to be a free ride.
Barack
It's not
Obama,
going to be some instant amnesty.
Hillary Clinton.
What's going to happen is you are going to pay a significant fine. You are going to learn English. You are going to go to the back of the line so that you don't get ahead of somebody who was in Mexico City applying legal.
The DOE, getting rid of the DOE. Reagan, get rid of unnecessary spending. That's another one. Unnecessary spending. What are they doing right now with Doge? Getting rid of unnecessary spending. And who's fighting back? Everybody that was benefiting from it. Sorry, but not sorry. I did that whole sorry, but not sorry. I had to. It's ridiculous, and I don't know how many endless of times that we're going to speak about this, and I'm going to bring this up.
Over and over. Mm-hmm.
Value your money. Value how you make your money, and realize where your freaking money is going.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And don't sit there and waiting on a stimulus check like it's coming
Yeah,
tomorrow.
God Almighty, these
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, have you seen that too? It's like a whole bunch of articles that were like, "Oh, here's when you're gonna get your stimulus check." But if you read a little bit further, people, that has to be agreed upon,
Both parties,
and
and it has to
it's
be voted in,
nowhere
and it's a
near.
hard vote too, from what I understand. It's
Yeah,
just
and
not a
they're
Republicans have to make sure they all vote yes.
mm,
It's harder than that. I think it's a more of a majority
vote
of the vote for it to pass, not
right,
just we have 52 and 48. It has to be majority, is what I understand or what I
right.
believe. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Here I go again with that sentence. Correct
Uh,
me if I'm wrong. I don't.
which also means that since it's not agreed upon yet, it's gonna be a whole nother year probably
If
before.
we even get
If
anything,
yeah, at
people
least
are
a whole
posting
nother
about
year.
this. People are saying stuff about this. It's
Mm,
not even. I think they worked up the paperwork. The last thing I read,
they talked about it. I remember that they
they've
spoke about it, and then
they're
it's like
putting
they're
it in a
head to head.
bill, something.
Mm,
But here we go with the whole let's give Americans money. But here comes the other side. Well, I want to include diversity, and I want to include money to Africa, and I want to include money to Ukraine, and I want to include this to this, and I want to include money to this.
I also heard too is like, why are we gonna give Americans money, because then with that money they're only going to go do this, and we don't want them to do this with their money, but we want them to do that with their money, and since we can't control that, then this is why we're not going to approve it.
Yeah,
That's how I see it
yeah,
as. So,
definitely, definitely. That's how it's gonna go. I mean,
and that's where they're arguing, that's the facts that they're arguing, because it's like what you said is, oh, we need to give it to Ukraine and in Africa and all this. So that's one side. And then the other side is, yeah, we want to give it to the Americans, but we want the Americans to spend it this way. Which is basically, we want the
yeah,
Americans
and all
to
they're
give
gonna
it to
do,
Ukraine and
they're
Africa.
gonna
But
give us money, and then what's gonna happen to the economy? The economy is gonna go up even more.
mhm, every
Everybody's
single
gonna
time,
blow. Everybody's gonna raise their prices because they're like, oh, everybody's getting money. It's time to raise prices again.
every single time, people don't understand this. This is what happens. Every single time you think you're getting free money, you're
It's
not.
not free money.
Think about the long run.
What you should be worried about is where are your taxes going and why are you paying so much taxes. That's what you should be worried about.
Hmm. Ooh, I saw this. It was a little tidbit. I probably should have saved it, but really, it's not relevant. But it is. I think it was a Shark Tank episode. I don't know if it was a real one or not, but dude was talking about auto insurance or whatnot, and he was like, "People are sitting here paying so much for auto insurance.
Mm,
You saw this, and in reality, why you're paying so much for auto insurance is to cover those adjusters' commissions. If you take out that middleman, then you're gonna pay, like, say your auto insurance right now, you're paying $300 a month. You take that middleman out, your insurance is gonna go to 55, and that is still the full coverage and everything, with even a smaller deductible.
yeah,
So that is basically where we're at in America, is like the middleman.
yeah, we are. Yeah,
The
honestly, yeah.
middleman does your little rooting and the booting.
I I saw the government spending bill. I don't really want to go into it, but just to put it out there, to follow up on a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about. The government spending bill to pay our soldiers, to pay our federal government. Why is it every time the spending comes up, we have a hiatus, we have a hold on it, we have something going on because people want to add stuff other than government spending?
Hmm. On our government,
Why do we need to include
everybody else,
sex
everybody
changes in
else,
Guatemala? Guatemala.
everybody else.
Why do we have to worry about them when we're worrying about our soldiers? When we're worrying about our federal employees?
Hmm.
And then that even goes on to the other series with the federal employees that are pissed off because they're getting laid off. Well, take your ass to work.
Right.
Take your ass to the fucking building.
Oh, those at home ones. I
You
don't
want the money,
know.
you want to make these high $80,000, $60,000, you know, income, go to work.
See, with that one though, how I saw that and like thinking about it is, why do they have to go to work? Because if they're working from home doing the same thing that they're going to do inside a building, then why not work from home, get rid of that building, or do something better with the building? And because it's the building itself.
Yes,
Like,
true. It is
why
the
does.
freaking building because we're paying out of our pocket for this building to have light, water, people to clean it, people to make food,
And it's empty.
and it's empty.
So why don't we just get rid of the building? If you
Because
get
we're dumb.
like that's where I don't get.
Dumb.
Yeah, yeah. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, that would cut cost right there, right? And now you got this empty building. Let's build apartments for the homeless Americans. Use. And I don't think that there would be a single person in the world that would argue the fact that our taxes are being used in this way. I can't say a single
But
person.
then you go into the whole homeless stuff where to be in a homeless um funded building, don't know, there's stipulations. No drugs, no alcohol.
I'm gonna go on my opinion, and the qualifications to be in a homeless building, in my opinion, is immigrant. If you're
No.
an
No.
if,
Nope.
the opportunities are so giving for people that are not from here more than they are from people that are.
Society will fight harder to house an illegal immigrant than to house your American
Aliens.
homeless fell on their ass person.
Mm-hmm. See, you're saying the same. Yeah,
Guaranteed.
yeah. Like, where's
There is
that?
a place for illegal immigrants to go.
Their country.
Their country.
Yeah, go home.
Go home. Go.
E.T. Yep. Man.
It it is a hard situation viewing a lot of these bills and seeing what's in them. We I will be surprised if we get a stimulus check. I will be surprised if we get any sort of this money back. Instead of giving me money back, lower my taxes. Lower the prices on economy.
Mm-hmm.
Lower my gas prices.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a lot more when you lower the cost of food, the cost of gas, the cost of electricity,
The cost of living
the
in
cost
general.
of living in general.
Yeah.
Lower it. Lower these tax rates that are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guarantee you, Casey, next year when we're filing taxes, if this show gets to the point where we have to do our taxes, we are going to have to pay a lot of taxes.
Uh-oh.
So,
Uh-oh.
all that monetary money that we could potentially make, we can't even use it
We can't
because of the
say,
fact that I don't even know what it's going to take for us to have a business and pay business taxes.
right, right. Do they look at it as they're making this much,
Any
so we
sort of
can?
monetary funds,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to get taxed on.
Well, of course, but are they putting into consideration everything that we put into it, or You know.
That's what we would have to file when we would file a business tax,
All right.
is what we put into the business. And usually at that, it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
My time is money.
Take your money before the country does, is
So,
basically what it's going to amount to. We're going to make sure we pay ourselves back. I'm not saying I'm doing anything illegal, but the smartest thing would be pay yourself back for what you purchased
mhm.
and save the rest, because I don't know what our taxes would be, because they're going to screw us. And we are basically a small business, sort of say, if we do get monetized,
Mhm.
if we do earn money off of this, we have to account for every dollar and penny that comes through this show.
Yeah, because we could be doing this and there's actually no profit. Even though we get monetized, but it doesn't mean there's.
There doesn't mean that we would make profit, because I am not a well known person.
Mm-mm.
I am not a rich person. I make money to get by in life and to put away for my retirement. Casey's not a rich person.
Nowhere near.
Casey has two children she has to look after and provide for and feed and house and take to school.
Kids aren't cheap.
We sit at that cusp where we will probably lose money because, like I said, we're not famous. We just can't go shine our face somewhere because we have money already, or we were starting a show, or you know, God forbid I lost a leg and I became famous because
Hmm.
I'm a veteran. Blah 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 blah. You could go that way too. Um, Lost an eye. Um, we we have said this. We are working class people, and we are probably gonna lose money doing this unless we get some good sponsorship.
That comes all
Which
in time.
it does come in time, but that's not that is the least of my goal. My goal is to at least talk to people and have fun while I do it. Because when this becomes a job, I won't want to do it no more.
Right.
I
Right.
wanted to do this. I know I said this in an earlier episode. It's been a lot to do this. It's like having a second job. Starting this has been like a second job. Doing what I'm doing right now is sitting here talking about everything in life I love to do.
Hmm.
But when this becomes to feel like a job, I don't think I'd be able to continue.
When it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, when it's not fun.
You are not having fun.
There you go. Great
Hmm.
words, Casey. Great words. When it's not fun, there's no reason for me to do this. And
Right.
I don't I will not I will try my hardest not to make this into a job on the talking part. I know there's some work I have to do, behind scenes of computers and making videos and stuff like that. But
Well, think about it like, say if we did get that big, we'd just pay people to do the editing part and just pay people to do the job part
yeah,
for us, and we
but then
still
you
have
got to pay
fun.
them how much they're gonna want.
Oh, and then we're still broke.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Damn it.
We're still gonna be broke.
We're still broke.
I can tell you I don't have money.
I guess we just keep playing the bingo and lottery.
Yeah, buddy. Right?
Bingo and lottery to make the money.
Gambling. Uh, I just want to be heard, just for a little while.
Truth. Yeah, truth. Truth.
That's about it.
I mean, once we get this thing up right here, whatever
Yeah.
I'm pointing at.
That.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, my buddy's
Right
already
there.
working on it. He's
Oh,
ordering the acrylic for it because it's going to be a big sheet
see,
and
it's
he
so
needs a lot.
cool.
I understand. He's like, "Oh, I don't know. We really didn't talk about the price, but it's going to be pricey. I mean, I understand. I don't expect everything for free.
Mm,
I don't expect a discount or anything.
right. Shouldn't.
It shouldn't. I
Because it's
mean,
like
what
everybody supporting everybody.
it is,
Yeah.
that's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully my show will get him somebody.
Mm-hmm.
If this show gives him at least two people, I could say an astronomical number, like 100 customers. I'm not that big.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get him two, three, four, five people
Mm-hmm.
to just do one cut of one thing,
Mm-hmm.
imagine how gracious he would be. Just by us being able to put him out there to all the viewers that we do have, and we have a lot of viewers, Casey.
It's not even like just him being gracious. I would be super excited if we got him those two people. Like that is like I'm happy when other people are happy. I'm happy for other people's success.
Right.
So me, I'd be like, man, we got him customers, even though we may be over here still low. Yeah,
But it always comes back twice folded. I
right.
believe that. I honestly do believe that when you do stuff good for people, it comes back twice folded.
Yeah, as long as you don't expect anything,
Yeah, as long as the expectation is a part.
mm,
People don't get stuff back because they expect it.
or because they do it just to be doing it to get something back,
Yeah, yeah.
which like goes back to where we were talking about like how people post shit on the internet. Um, that's why people are posting too. That's another reason why people are posting is because they're expecting something in return, right?
He expected those comments that, oh my God, you're so mean, or good for you for not providing to him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're
If that
expecting.
makes you feel good, I'm sorry that your life is so low.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I mean, and if the guy that's did that post from the very beginning wants to say something, by all means, go ahead. Not hating on you, dude, but hating on you. You know?
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. That's the whole reason we did this. You know?
Yep. Man.
Yeah, so go to Laser Edge Factory. It'll be right here.
Right.
But when we get our sign, I'm gonna have to go like right here. Oh yeah, when we get our sign, this is actually moving up there. Um, so we can actually post all of our supporters right here.
And we can point at it.
Oh, you know
Wait.
what? I know what I thought about.
Huh.
I wanted to give a shout out to Teddy from Best Buy.
Oh, the
That
dude.
dude.
Is it the one I saw too?
You're talking about which one are you talking about?
The young kid one.
Oh no, no, no. That's
He was awesome.
oh Jeremy.
Jeremy. Yeah.
Was it Jeremy?
I think it was Jeremy.
I want to give a shout out to Best Buy. The staff here is awesome. They have even just walking in there and having the simplest questions about starting this podcast. These people have poured out everything that they know and did not expect me to buy anything.
Spent their time and
Spent their
everything.
time to help me decide what I wanted to do. Showed me in the right direction. Said, hey, you can buy this or you can try this. Hey, you can buy this from us or you can try this.
Hmm.
Great people. Jeremy, Teddy, all you guys at Best Buy, y'all know which store y'all are at. Um, thank you so much. I appreciate all the info. And like I said just a while ago, everything comes back to you twice folded. And I
Yeah.
hope the best for you. I hope the best for y'all for helping us out. Um, Austin too. Want to wish him the best. Hopes he gets at least a couple people in from our show.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually, you know, we can work out a deal if he wants to kind of work a little deal that, if they say they come to us, he gives them a little discount or something. I know it's hard.
Or
We're
yeah,
not
referral
saying you have to,
bonus.
we're not asking you
What?
to, but, maybe in the near future.
You know, this
we
shit
can
right
both,
here is cool.
yeah, we can both,
Hmm.
collaborate and find some kind of discount or something. You know, I'm not expecting nothing back. I'm sure you're not expecting nothing back. But if we do, there's only room for us to grow.
Yep. Growth.
Growth is the biggest thing.
True, true.
So what else you thinking, Casey?
I'm ready to be out of
You
here.
done?
I'm
That's
done.
pretty good.
It was.
So you had fun today?
Got a short attention span.
Yeah.
Focus. 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 Focus.
Oh, we had some good
No.
topics today.
Yeah.
Very good topics.
It was nice talking to the people. I'd like to have more comments. So for everybody that sees us, if they have something to say, something to add, something you'd like us to mention the next time, yeah, like throw those comments out there. I want to see them.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of ways to comment, like, share, comment, subscribe. My boy
Subscribe
Eric made sure to tell me when you say stuff, subscribe, hit that button down there. Down there. You can't see my
somewhere.
hand over here. Hit that button right down there that says
Subscribe.
subscribe. Comment, like, share.
Tell your friends.
You know, if it wasn't for all of y'all that are watching right now, we would be nowhere.
Yep.
Just two different people talking to each other every day like we do at work.
Yep. Watching ourselves,
Watching
but
ourselves.
enjoying
Yeah, I know,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Send each other videos. Hey, did you see what he said there?
I sit here and watch us and laugh at us.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. Anybody else get a laugh, or you know
Hey,
someone who won't get a laugh?
you
Yeah,
know, Eric and them want to do a show, but they want to do it somewhere where they can
do their due.
do their due diligence.
Who's what? Eric and Adrian, or
Eric, Adrian, and Frankie.
Frankie's the Dale, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Frankie's cool.
gotta cut that out.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Location. My bad, Frankie. He doesn't live there.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna bleep all that out. Frankie lives in Oklahoma.
All right, Tucson.
And he drives to Tucson to get to San Antonio to work.
Oh,
Yeah, they were talking about they want to.
you want to do one?
Yeah, because they want to do something. I'm like, yeah, cool. I was like, hopefully I get these other mics in. Not the best mics in the world, but they'll work for what we want, and we can go out there
Okay.
and
Should tell him to come by the show that we want to do outside, our first outside show, and maybe they can come and do it then.
to where we're planning
7.
on going.
Yeah.
I don't
7.
think they'll make it out there because it's Saturday.
Oh, right. Like,
Yeah.
how the fuck are we both making it out there? We still haven't
We're both
distinguished
off.
that. It's a her day.
Mm,
Cause no, you requested it, right?
no,
So
we're
it
both
makes
off.
it. Yeah.
No,
Okay. Whatever. Fuck it.
because I was thinking about. Well, no, because I'm leaving Friday because
Yeah.
I'm gonna go help set up and everything. What we're talking about is um, there's this foundation that I support. Um, I can't really.
Get into it right
Can I
now.
talk about it?
Not right now. No. We'll wait until
I
you
have to
it.
get confirmation first, and I have a phone call with the main organizer on Friday. But it's a foundation I'm deeply, um, how would you say it?
Involved in.
Involved in because of where it came from and somebody I knew and was tragically taken from our lives in Afghanistan. It's really hard, but at the same time, it's a really good foundation for what they do. Um, as soon as I can find out on Friday, probably make a little special segment. If Casey can't make it, I might just put it out there what we're gonna do. But we're planning on going out there and showing what they have and showing what they do. But yeah, I'm planning on going out Friday to do volunteer work, and I signed you up anyways for volunteer work also.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Um, at least Saturday, and then they have the show Saturday night. We'll just go from there. But it's one of the very first shows outside of here that we're gonna try to
Yeah,
adjust to, hopefully. And I think it's going through. It's gonna be pretty prominent because I know the people that run it, and it's pretty close to us. So either you can drive out Saturday night or I
we'll
don't know.
figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. I'm looking at
Mm.
rooms right now. I know that they do a discount on rooms for if you're going
Where's it
to
here?
that festival. No, it's in Franklin, Texas.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's
Um,
nothing out there. I think they had a barbecue competition out there. It's like
yeah,
nothing out there, right?
yeah. They actually
Shit.
do a crawfish competition and a barbecue competition too.
That would
Hmm.
be really cool if it happened at
Hmm.
the same time.
You know what? I'm gonna have to send you the link and see what they have.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
Hey, yeah, but y'all. Um. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, comment.
Sus. All
Yeah.
right.
Y'all have a good one. I'm Garza.
I'm Casey.
We'll see y'all later.
Later.